Hello and welcome back to Model Fix and sunny England. It's actually freakishly sunny at the moment. For February, that's unheard of. My name's Dan and today we are going to be fixing the dents on the tailgate of the Cube. So as you can see here, there's two lovely little bullet hole dents there on the tailgate. And then we've got one little scratchy denty thing here, and then we've got a nice little scuff here, and we've got another little scuff here. Apart from that, it's a fully functional tailgate and fully built, so there's no other issues with it. But I'm going to fix this in a slightly unconventional way. Okay, so we actually bought a whole new tailgate for it, which is in a bit better nick. It's got no dents in it. There's one little scuff there. Apart from that, that's alright. And that trim, I believe, is removable, so I could take that off and sort it out at a later stage, I think. Okay, so as you can see here, there's two plugs. So that'll be for the central locking and the wiper and the rear window washer pipe. So that's it, and then we've got this thing here, which is the striker, I believe, and we've got about 2 bolts per hinge, so it should be pretty straightforward. Okay, so what we need to do is remove these 2 bolts here, remove these 2 bolts here, remove these 2 babies over here, make sure we put that earth back in for the reverse camera, well, that won't work again, and the wiring that I just showed you earlier, which is behind here somewhere. So let me strip that down and then you can have a look at what we're looking at. But what we've got to do first of all is pop this little baby out and pop that little baby out. As you can see here, there's a little indentation. We're going to stick a trim remover tool in that indentation, pop it out. See here, I'm just going to pop that out. There we go. The center comes all the way out, and there's your clip. That's out. Give it a pull. Pull. Popped. There's some clips in here that pull away. There's one missing there by the looks of it. But yeah, they pull away. There's those 2 plugs that I was showing you earlier, and there's a pipe that runs down there. It looks like someone's nicely and handily snipped that pipe for us. I've removed this trim here, which is this baby here, and it just clips in with some metal clips. It'll take a bit of force to pull them out. Just be careful if you do remove that. And we've got the pipe here, so what I might do is try and keep this one alive, thread it through all the way from there down to there, and then pull the other one out, the other tailgate, and put this one in. Might be a bit fiddly, but we'll give it a go, I guess. Just to give us some more space to play, I've taken this trim off here and popped this away, and then that gives us a bit more room without like squashing your hands. Okay, I've undone those 2. And I've unhooked the washer pipe, as you can see from there. Now we should be just able to pull this through, and that's your, there you go, that's your wiring done. So now these 2 bolts, these 2 bolts, this striker, and we should be off. Just need to undo the 2 10s on the 10mm on the striker. So let's do that now. Oh, and that's a 10 mil for the non-metric people. Okay, so these babies here are 14 mil. Let's buzz those off. No hands. Ooh. Wouldn't advise you do this at home unless you're at least a trainee mechanic. Okay, so it works out. Don't try and put the top bolts in first. Put one of the bottom ones in, and then once you've got a bit of stability, then you can try and pivot it up and get one of the top ones in. Or, unlike me, get someone to help you. Alrighty, after a bit of effing around, I've got the 4 bolts in. I just need to adjust them now to try and get them in the same spot, and then feed this through and see if it all works. Well, if the door lines up, more to the point. Okay, just going to put the striker back in now. Just 2 10mm bolts as I took out before there, and as you can see, I put this grommet bit back in. I'll just plug the wires through so we can just see that the tailgate fits okay before we do anything else, and not forgetting the earth for our reverse camera. The hinges are bolted up back to where they were. What I've done is I've just lined the bolts up to the circle where the old bolt landed, so I'm hoping that worked. Loom's back in, I haven't plugged it in just yet, and the striker is back on. So I'm just going to try and shut it now and then see how it looks. Okay, moment of truth, guys. Does it shut or does it not? Ah, it doesn't. Needs a bit of adjustment. It's a bit low on this side. Okay, well, when I lift it, it closes, but it needs a bit of adjustment on that left side by the looks of it. Okay guys, I'm just going to adjust these hinges a little bit, because these, as you can see here, aren't quite up to that line. So if I can get those moved over, I reckon it's going to solve our problem. So let's give that a shot. So I slacked those off, and then I grabbed under here, pulled it up, lined it up, tightened them up. Moment of truth, I think. Will it shut now? Dun dun dun. Oh yeah, baby! Sorted. So that's done. It's gonna do the wiring now and the plumbing, and we should be done. The washer jet hose is a tad too short, so this is a bit of a bodge up at the moment. I've just put some silicone hose in between to check if everything's working okay, and central locking works okay, wiper works okay, but what's wrong with this picture? Yep, the water's actually squirting on the inside of the panel, and I think that the pipe might have undone itself from the actual jet itself, so let's investigate that. I wasn't happy with the hose situation, and I wanted to sort it out, so obviously that needs sorting out. I'll just nick that from the other one. But I weren't happy with the fact that the hose was too short there, and I was putting a joint in and all that stuff. But luckily I found another joint. I've stripped that panel off, it just all clips off, clip, and I found a nice little joint in there. So what I'll do is I'll replace this bit with this lovely bit of silicone hose that I've got, and job's a good one. Okay, just to make double sure that this joint doesn't come apart as we pass it through the grommet, or whatever you want to call that thing, I've just put a single layer of insulation tape on the joint so it doesn't pull off. And then we've got this lovely lube here. Let's give it a spray of that, shall we? Oh yeah, yeah baby, she's through. Okay, grommet thing back on, all the plastics back on. As you can or can't see here, you can see the pipe runs all the way down to the joiner in all of the clamps, and I think that's a good job, to be honest. I'm happy with that now. Now I'm just going to chop this out and then put it all back together. Okay, the washer jet's all done. Little tip, if you want to do it easily, put the hose through the hole first, attach it to the washer jet, and then plonk the washer jet in, because if you try and work in this little space here, it's very tight. Okay, let's see if this baby works now. So it is squirting. As you can see, it's got a little bit quieter now. Lovely. I'll have to change that wiper over, but apart from that, all working very well. That's all done now. Trim's all back in, everything works, and shuts nice. There we go. It's not a cubic, so I've got to get rid of that little 3 there, but I might just leave it for a little while. Okay, that's it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed the install. Hope it was handy or helpful to some of you. If you have any questions, feel free to post them down below, and I'll do my best to answer them. And that about brings this video to a close. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like and do subscribe to the channel, because there's lots more work to come on the Cube and the other cars as well. So don't forget that. I just want to get this car all nice and everyday drivable, with all the little niggles sorted, and then I think I'll start the turbo conversion on the MR2 if this weather keeps up. So thanks guys, I will see you later. Bye for now.